Hello out there, everyone. Cassandra Maki, continuing with my angel girlfriend. Oh, and if you just joined, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And always remember that the most important character in the story is you, the reader. Well, let's get it up! Class, we have a new student joining us. Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself? He steps forward, a well-dressed young man who flicks his hair back as he speaks. Hello, my name is Kel, and it hits me. Familiar nausea, the crippling surge of twisted emotions that shakes me to my core. I shudder as I'm drawn in by his suffocating aura. I want to pull away and to run out of the room and free myself, but it has already trapped me. The emptiness I thought I left behind, expanding, taking over my heart. I'm jolted out of the darkness by a familiar hand on my shoulder. I blink, bringing the world back into focus. Meg gives me a gentle smile and walks me over to the girls. Judging by their faces, they're feeling the effect as well. Been a while since I experienced that. It never grows easier. As they argue about what to do, I think about the new student. Kel, why does the name seem familiar? The tower, remember? Meg squeezes my shoulder again. Right! That guy is evil! A very powerful one. Rena's face darkens, turning away from us. Is she okay? She fought Kel in the past, as did I. You battled him? My nods. He's the strongest of the devils. One of the few to face down the Archangel and live. He's not invincible, but he's powerful. And if he's here, it could only mean one trouble for us. I try to get a better look at him. As I do, I cannot help but shudder. Not from his power, but from the sight of him grinning at Kate. He sits down next to her. Pennies! They exchange a few words, both giggling.
Tell a joke.
That didn't take long. You're like they're teaming up? I'm not surprised. He's Kate's younger brother. Can he restore her powers? Without a doubt. Then we will have to face the two of them. We need to find this true name, and quickly. But Mai shakes her head. But Mai shakes his head. Even the Archangel couldn't find it, and he's been researching for centuries. Kel is smarter than Kate. He won't just hand it over. So we need to find another way to stop him. No offense, but you guys couldn't even beat Kate. How are we supposed to beat someone even more powerful. Leave it to Rena and myself. You have other things to worry about. You got a point there. Something more important than stopping Kel. Protecting Meg. Making sure she's safe from harm. I look at Meg, expecting her to protest, but she does nothing of the sort. Rather, when I'm looking at her pennies, I see something else in her eyes. She's sunk down in her chair, visibly shaken. She looks over at Kel and Kate every few seconds. At one point, Kate's eyes meet hers, and she quickly covers her face. I suddenly understand the importance of the task. The bell rings! Go ahead and take Meg home. We'll distract the teacher. Just say you're taking her to see the nurse, then slip out the back. We should leave as a group. If Kel and Kate catch me on my own, there's not much I can do. We need to cover your escape, and one of us wouldn't be enough. Meg grabs onto my sleeve. What should I do here? If we're going to get out of this, we need to work together. Besides, Kel and Kate are busy talking amongst themselves. If we leave now, they won't expect that we're trying to deceive them. All right, I trust the both of you. Come on, Meg. I take her hand, and we quietly leave the classroom together. Passing through the iron gates, I catch a faint web of smoke coming from the bike sheds. I ignore it, setting off the path back home. Meg keeps close, even quieter than usual. Are you okay? Something bothering you? Kate! She wants revenge. I'm scared. We're all in this together, and none of us will let anything happen to you. I won't let anything happen to you. We reach a level crossing, the bell starting to ring, and we stop waiting for the train to pass by. I tried being friends with her. Pennies! I don't know why, but butts up for kissing. I don't think she's like that very much. She's a devil. She doesn't like anyone, not even a half devil like me. Trust me, she's not after you, she's after us. She clings to my arm, a tight I wince to how strong she grips is. I need to get better at confronting people. As we wait for the train, I look down at her. Pennies! She is deep in thought. What do you think makes someone like that? Somebody like Kate? She's pure evil, right? She was born from the devil's fragments. Yeah, but for kissing! Would you like me to kiss yours? Did she start out like that? Is there a way to save her? Pennies! I shake my head, Meg's words tugging at my heart. Kate is too far gone. She tried to kill us more than once. Well, just risking our own necks for nothing. I guess. I understand how you feel, but there isn't anything to save Kate, and there certainly isn't any way to save Kel. We can only defeat them. While my and Rena can defeat them, we'll just be cheering from the sides. Yo! Yes? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Now you've got me curious. Well, I was wondering if the train rushes past, startling us both. It disappears as if it arrives, leaving the streets entirely quiet. The barrier lifts and we walk across. Finally! Sorry, Meg, but what were you gonna... But she's gone. She rushes ahead of me, and I'm left wondering what she was gonna say. Yeah, she's gonna ask me if I was gonna protect her. Pennies! Of course, we have other things to worry about as well. Aside from the fighting the two devils, another problem looms on the horizon. The sports festival! Sounds fun! It's grueling. A day of intense exercising and games. A three-legged race, a group of dancers, a scavenger hunt. At least there are prizes. But it's still torture. Humans have a very particular definition of torture. Sounds like fun to me. And there are prizes? Sure, there are medals. Meg's eyes narrow. Looks like we have a new challenge. Oh yeah? But what about Kel and Kate? I don't think they'll make any big moves right now. Kel has only just arrived, so they're probably coming up with a plan right now. Besides, we need to come up with our own plan, and we shouldn't rush into it. We'll stick into the shadows, watch them from afar as we collect as much medals as possible. Don't you mean as much evidence as possible? Oh, it'll be fine. Our main focus is the devils, right? But my brush is my comment off. Come on, let's go practice for the race. Practice? It's not really an event people take that serious. Then we shall crush them. Isn't it a bit extreme? Certainly not. Come on, Yosifudo, you're with me on the race. Do I get a say in this? Nope. She drags me over to the racetrack. So, how does a three-legged race work? Of course she doesn't know. It's a three-legged race. You tie your legs together. We'd be jointed at the ankle, so we have to move one leg in the time of each other. I see. The coach calls us over. I tie our legs together, but it becomes apparently that we have a problem. Are you going to follow me or not? I'm trying, but the whole point is for us to work together. Maya keeps dragging me along rather than synchronizing. If this is how she's behaved on the day, we're never gonna win. We line up. The coach holds up the starting pistol. Get ready! Set! Bang. A white flag springs out from the pistol and we begin to race. I quickly look at the other students. Some trip, stumble over, work together with like clockwork. Maya and I, on the other hand, move! Maya dashes ahead, dragging me along behind her. Pennies! She is perfectly willing to pull me along for the ride. What can I do? Take charge of the situation or let it drag on alone. Enough of this! I grab her arm and step ahead of her. Whoa, what? I'm taking over. I'll win this for us. We start pulling ahead of the others, but I'm met with a furious resistance. My tugs pull against me. It's no longer a three-legged race. It's a two-legged race with a massive weight tied on my leg. We're only halfway through the race, but I feel my stamina dropping fast. I let out a coughing, sputtering, barely able to keep pace. It doesn't take long before I'm completely spent. Everyone else rushes past us and we come in dead last. You moron! I could have won this for us. Hey! It's not my fault. We both pull ourselves untying our legs. The coach looks angry, but I ignore him. Looks like we'll need to find another partner for the race. Oh no, you're not getting away from that easily. Excuse me. You heard me. We're going to practice until we synchronized. Practice? When? She offers me a grin that wouldn't look amiss on Kel. Every night. I fall back onto the grass, utterly spent. Someone help me. We've only got another 12 laps to do. Have you ever run so fast that you feel like your lungs are going to explode? Well, mine feel like they're already detonated. Mercy. There is no mercy. Now get up, we're going to get this right. I have to hand it to Mai. When she wants something, she doesn't stop until she gets what she wants. Even if that means tormenting her friends. Alright, that'll do for tonight. You can rest. I fall to my knees. Jelly is more solid than my legs are right now. I can feel my limbs. I can't feel my limbs, and I can barely tell what's real anymore. But we're certainly prepared for the one-legged race. Come on, we're done. We're not done yet. Yes, we are. Training is over. Yeah, but our time together isn't. She pulls a blanket from nowhere and letting it settle on the grass. Come on, watch the stars with me. We haven't had the chance to relax lately. And she turns away. The light of the moon falls upon her. Pennies! I want to spend some time with you. I want to spend some time with you too. Damn it! Despite the gruesome training she's putting me through, can I really turn her down? Why not? Watching the stars with Mai sounds like a lovely way to end the day. I settle down next to her. Pennies on the blanket. She's awfully close. I catch a scent of her light angelic lilac. Smells nice. Pardon? Nothing. She raises an eyebrow but doesn't say anything. You're a real slave driver. Thanks. I didn't mean it like that. I mean you're super dedicated. And when you want something, you really go for it. From the play club to the haunted house, you're that kind of person who doesn't back down. No one has ever complimented me like that. What do you mean? She leaned back, her arms under her head, looking up at the stars. I was always super dedicated as a kid. Not so much in life, but definitely in the afterlife. If I was given a task, give it everything. I'd been given a second chance to live. I was going to dedicate myself to the Archangel's cause. People often made fun of me, but I didn't care. Nobody else seems to think the way I do. At the very least, nobody wanted to praise me for it. At least nobody until you. Her eyes roll over to me, her eyes twinkling in the moonlight. I don't know why, but talking to you has taught me something about myself. So thanks for everything. You've done so much for us these past few weeks. I always wondered why Meg spent her life here, but I'm starting to understand. And to be honest, I'm considering it myself. Her honesty leaves me speechless. I'm not entirely sure what to say. I should think of something funny to say. Something funny? What? I didn't mean. Are you making fun of me? No, I'm not. Mai gets up, cracking her knuckles. Let's see how tired your legs are. Wait, have mercy! Too late! No! Alright, now pair up. The group dance. Rather than going with something simpler, the teacher decided something complicated things. A traditional dance that has a switching partners throughout. Still, it's a lot of fun. As the dance enters its next stage, I look around for my next partner. Who should I dance with? Both Mai and Rena walk toward me. Who do I want to partner up with? Mai. I grab Mai's hand. I take her panties back to the dance floor. She grins at me. Good choice. I spin her around before pulling her close. Out of the corner of my eye, I catch Rena looking at us. She's obviously disappointed. The music continues for a while longer. With the day completed, we drag our sore bodies back home, or at least the girls do. I forgot to grab my bag. I go back to retrieve it, crossing the courtyard as I head toward the classrooms, only to hear Kate and Kel chatting behind the bike shed. The wave of discomfort strikes me as I brush it off, approaching them. As I draw close, Kate catches sight of me and hushes Kel. He motions her to stay back and approaches me. The human who aids the angels. I see you saved one of them. Congratulations. Putting yourself through hell just to save creatures who think nothing about you? Curious, isn't it? Not really. They're my friends. I like them. Even if I'm half devil myself. Friendship, a bond easy to forge, even easier to shatter. They'll abandon you when you need them the most, mark my words. Now, if that's everything, do I really want to confront this guy? The most powerful of the devils? Or should I just walk away? Threaten him. Hey! Yes? Don't mess with us! Or else! He looks at me puzzled. Then he lets out a sound between laughter and disraved snort. Cute. But let me make something clear. You might have beaten my sister. You won't triumph against me. The Archangel failed to defeat me, so there's no way a human could hope to overcome me. Is that all? Good. Ta-ta for now. He waves me away, returning to his sister. Tomorrow is a sports festival. One of the best days of the year. Little did I know it would turn into one of the worst. Alright everyone, here's when we're wrapping up this episode. If y'all like the video, punch the like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. Oh, and if you just joined, you're welcome. I'm glad you made it here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And always remember that the most important character in the story is you, the reader. Cassandra Maki. Ah!